up, you guys? It is Mary,
And
we invite you guys to like,
share,
subscribe,
and comment
down below, because today we are reviewing Season 2, Episode 9 of Sister Wives.
Yes.
And we're going to get right into it. As I said in the previous episode, I do believe that this is actually the beginning of the end for Kody and Christine. Now, I feel like with Christine, he actually was really I felt like he was being insensitive. He was basically telling her, look, we're moving to Nevada.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to go to prison.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is. You either get on board or you don't.
Yeah.
I just felt like he wasn't as kind and courteous with Christine as he was with Robin.
Yeah.
Like, he was hugging her, he was comforting her, because even when they were actually at the point where they had to move or whatever and pack up all their stuff, like, he was there helping her and all this stuff and everything. Mm-hmm. But I don't feel like he gave that same hand to her.
Yeah. Or even to the other wives. Like, when he got to the house with the other house, with the other wives, he was kind of complaining. But with Robin, it's like, oh, I gotta help Robin move and get everything set and all this stuff. And I don't know, maybe it's because they were saying that Robin's house is rented, right? So because Robin's house is rented, they had to clean that whole house out.
Right.
Whereas I guess the other house, maybe that's their own home that they own.
Yeah.
And for that house, they could leave it, and their families can come later on and get the rest of their stuff out that they were unable to pack.
Exactly.
But we saw a lot of moments with Kody kissing Robin. Right?
Yes, hugging her. Even had his hand behind her, but Mary was sitting right there.
Face, like a nice little endearment caress.
It's really, I honestly feel like this was the beginning of the end for them. Like, it was the breakdown, because I remember you guys in season 16, like, she was talking about how, I don't want to move. I never wanted to move. I wanted to go back to Utah, but they had already bought all those plots of land. And Kody was like, no, I'm not going back to Utah. We're staying here in Nevada. And he was just hell bent, like, we're not going back to Utah.
Yes.
And she said Utah was my happy place, so she never wanted to leave.
Yeah. And the other thing, too, with Christine, the reason why she didn't want to leave was because she felt like they were moving out of fear. So they were running away, and she felt like they were moving out of fear. Later on, she did come on board.
After he started crying so much that she couldn't even express herself. That's when she decided to hop on board.
Right. Well, when he was adamant about it, he will cry. That's when you begin to see Kody cries, this little manipulative cry that he does.
Because Christine was crying, but you see in the other episodes, Robin starts to cry. Now she becomes the biggest crybaby of all.
Right, and because she sees how probably
Kody responded.
Christine. Right, how Kody responds, right, or something. But
because she had a whole temper tantrum in episode 10, I'm like, oh my God, Robin. But Christine, I just felt like Kody was very insensitive.
And I think her theme was valid. Like, we're running away.
Out of fear.
You're
not having any faith.
Right. And I think maybe that's what she was trying to harp on. I also can see Kody's side, too, though. Because it's like, I am the leader. The buck stops with me. And I have to protect this family. Us continue to be together. Because once the authorities get a hold of us, we don't know in 60 to 90 days what their assessment is going to be, what they're going to determine to do. And once they put us in the system and decide to break us up, that's it with our family. So I need to be in a place where we don't live in fear. And later on you see Christine saying that when she hears like the cops go by and her heart starts racing and everyone is so fearful, she realizes this is why we're moving.
Yes.
So that we don't have to live in fear.
My issue though with Kody is there is a way to be a leader where that bird is so beautiful. There's a way to be a leader. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like not everybody is
my neck is really stiff. This is where my neck gets stiff. But that's not a way to be a leader.
Like, there's a way to be a leader where not everybody's going to be happy with you, but everybody is willing to go ahead with this. There's not so much contention. What you could have done, because they went to Nevada, you took the wives that won't give you any lip. Yes, I felt like he should have taken Mary and Robin, that's who he took or whatever, stuff like that. Which they are like this, because Mary introduced them or whatever. Yeah. But I feel like, Kody, you should have brought Christine. You should have taken her with you to go see the houses in Nevada. Spend some alone time with her. That way also you're getting alone alone time with Kody. You're also knowing that he's there for you.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, it's like you guys are seeing the houses together. You're seeing the potential with him together.
Yeah.
Like, yes, it's not easy because, there might be some back talk or whatever.
Yeah.
But let me take the initiative. I don't want to be upset. I want her to feel included in this. I want her to feel loved. Let me bring her with me and show her
the possibility,
the potential of this and everything. But he didn't. He decided to take Mary, take the new love of his life.
Yeah, he got to
and he decided to go. And
Mary probably wouldn't say much.
Mary don't say nothing. She is always there, whether she like it, whether she don't like it. She don't say nothing.
Yeah.
And I just felt like it was wrong. I felt like he should have taken her. And Janelle also is not on board. You maybe should have taken Janelle so they feel included.
Yeah.
Mary and Robin gonna hold it down. Yeah. But go there, let them see the potential and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, they don't want you to go to jail, but also they need you to be sensitive and hear them. There's a way to be a leader and there's a way to say stuff. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I just felt like that was unfair to Christine. Yeah. Because I feel like she does quite a bit.
Yeah, and you said that they did put up
they did
a
find
bid for the house.
They found 4 homes that were new, hadn't been lived in, and they were all in the same proximity of each other.
And they were owned by the same owner.
Yes, but they put in an offer or whatever, stuff like that, and it was not accepted. So they basically had to leave regardless, and they had nowhere to actually go and live. But they had to leave on Monday. I think this all happened Friday. So they had the weekend. Mary did come back home from Nevada. They had a birthday trip for them and everything.
They had a 40th birthday party for her.
Yes.
And because she was born in the 70s, they did a 70s themed birthday party with the bell bottoms, those hippie shirts, those colored glasses. It was a lot of fun. And they all seemed to really like that. Yeah. But they had determined that they were going to leave Utah. What was it, like on a...
No, that's
the next one.
That's episode 10. But this whole thing, there's a part that I missed. But the good thing, but what I thought was nice is that Robin actually did send her a video of the houses. Yes. And then Christine said, when I saw how beautiful the homes were, I saw the potential. Yeah. And I felt like, okay, maybe we can do this. Yeah. That's why I felt like you should have taken her. Yeah. If you go, you see it for yourself, you get to choose what house you want to be in and all that stuff and whatever, at least it's a good thing. You also did not even take the major breadwinner. Well, I wouldn't say major, but she's one of the major breadwinners. You didn't even take Janelle.
Really?
That's my thing. You took the two who really, Mary, who don't make no money, Robin, who is at home, but you leave Christine out, who take care of all the kids, and you leave Janelle out, who also provides money.
Exactly.
Like, how do you leave the 2 major players in your whole dynamic out?
Exactly.
I just thought it was very weird, but that's my thing with Kody. Like, if you go against him, it's like you're going to be punished.
He goes the easier route.
He goes the easier route, and it's just like he doesn't, care. But he still had a taste of that in season 2. But it just intensified season 16 to season 17. Well, we haven't seen season 17, but season 16, season 15. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I just felt like the whole thing was ridiculous.
Yeah. But it's nice to know that they started in Utah, because when we first started watching Sister Wives, we were talking about Utah.
What is Utah?
Well, so we didn't understand, but now we're getting to understand.
All the dots are coming together.
They're all coming together. We are all understanding. And the other thing was, I think they finally told the younger children, or is that the next episode?
Let me see. That's episode 10. So we don't get there in a second, y'all.
All right. So we will leave this here.
Yes. So it is Mary
and Alma.
We recommend a like,
subscribe,
share,
and comment
down below.